If you're a man over 60 and you're waking up 2, 3, even 4 times a night just to urinate, this message is for you. Because while your doctor may have blamed it on your prostate, the full truth runs deeper. I'm Dr. Samuel Boyd, and today I'm going to share 8 powerful foods that can help reduce, and in some cases completely eliminate, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia. Now here in the United States, nearly 1 in 3 men over 60 struggles with nocturia. But most men just accept it as a part of getting older. They joke about it. They live with it. But what they're really doing is robbing themselves of sleep, energy, and long-term health. Because waking up constantly through the night doesn't just hurt your rest. It increases your risk of falls, weakens immune function, and adds serious strain to your heart. Let's start by clearing up one myth. It's not always your prostate. Yes, prostate enlargement is common, but so are overactive bladder muscles, fluid retention in the legs, blood sugar problems, and even medications that silently increase urine production. And here's where things get hopeful. Your diet plays a far bigger role in all of this than most men are ever told. So let's dig in. The first food I recommend is blueberries. Not just for taste, but because they contain a powerful blend of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm bladder walls and reduce irritation. Studies show that men who eat blueberries regularly report less urgency and better bladder control. Toss them into your oatmeal, smoothies, or eat them by the handful. They're a U.S.-grown superfruit that your bladder loves. Next up, chia seeds. These tiny seeds swell up when soaked in water and create a gel-like texture that supports digestion, hydration, and even blood sugar stability. Why does that matter? Because unstable glucose levels lead to more urine production at night. Add a tablespoon to yogurt, almond milk, or even stir into soup. You'll be amazed at how your bladder behaves when your blood sugar calms down. Another secret weapon? Sweet potatoes. These are rich in potassium, which helps balance sodium and reduces water retention. If you notice your ankles swelling during the day, then your kidneys are likely working overtime at night to flush that fluid out. That's why you wake up. Sweet potatoes also have magnesium and fiber, 2 more allies for calming the nervous system and digestive tract. Bake them, mash them, or air fry them for a satisfying, bladder-friendly meal. Let's not ignore legumes like lentils, black beans, and chickpeas. In American diets, we don't eat enough of these. But they're packed with fiber and plant protein, which reduce constipation, a major but overlooked reason for bladder pressure at night. When your gut is backed up, your bladder gets squeezed. Keep things moving, and you reduce that compression. Aim to include legumes at least 3 times a week in chili, soups, or grain bowls. Speaking of grains, go for whole grains like oats, barley, and quinoa. In the U.S., a lot of our packaged bread and cereals are made with refined grains that spike blood sugar. Whole grains do the opposite. They stabilize energy, improve digestion, and support weight control. Another key factor in managing nocturia. A lighter, fiber-rich dinner is always smarter than heavy red meat and white bread late at night. Let's talk about leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These are rich in magnesium and calcium, both crucial for muscle control and nerve signaling. That includes your bladder muscles. The U.S. National Institutes of Health have linked magnesium deficiency to increased bladder spasms. Make a habit of having 1 leafy green salad a day, especially earlier in the day, so it digests well before bedtime. Here's a surprise addition: pumpkin seeds. Popular in American fall diets, but often ignored the rest of the year, pumpkin seeds are high in zinc and omega-3 fatty acids. They've been studied for their prostate-supporting benefits, especially in men with BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia. A small handful before dinner, or ground into a smoothie, can help reduce inflammation and nighttime frequency. Now, let's be honest, hydration is important, but timing is everything. Many seniors drink water right up to bedtime, thinking it's healthy. But even the best fluids taken too late can disrupt your sleep. So here's the rule I give my patients: front-load your fluids. Get 80% of your water before 4 p.m. After that, sip lightly and stop all drinks 2 hours before bed. Your bladder will thank you. On the flip side, some things to avoid are just as important. Cut back on caffeine alcohol, and artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose. These are major bladder irritants. Many American men rely on diet sodas or coffee throughout the day, not realizing they're setting themselves up for bladder overactivity at night. Switch to herbal teas like chamomile or marshmallow root after dinner. Both are bladder soothing and naturally calming. Let me share a quick story. One of my patients, Jack, a 67-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio, came to me complaining that he hadn't slept through the night in 5 years. He was up 4 times a night to urinate, exhausted, frustrated, and starting to worry about his heart. We didn't start with pills. We started with food. Within 3 weeks of eating blueberries, soaked chia, and switching to herbal tea, he was down to waking once a night. And within 2 months, he was sleeping through. Food works when you know what to eat. Let me be clear. This isn't a miracle cure. If you have severe prostate enlargement, diabetes, or sleep apnea, those need medical treatment. But for most men in the U.S. dealing with mild to moderate nocturia, these 8 foods, plus better hydration habits, can make a life-changing difference. Less urgency, better sleep, more energy, and no more stumbling to the bathroom in the dark at 2 a.m. Here's a quick checklist for you. Eat blueberries daily. Add soaked chia or flaxseed. Use sweet potatoes as your carb at dinner. Include legumes 3 eggs a week. Switch to whole grains. Eat dark leafy greens once a day. Snack on pumpkin seeds. Hydrate early in the day, not late. Small, simple changes, but together they work. Your bladder isn't your enemy. It's your signal system. And when you feed it right, it quiets down. Now, if this video helped you, or if you know another man who keeps waking up all night, share this with him. This is what we should be teaching in every U.S. health clinic, not just handing out pills. And if you want more real, science-backed advice about aging, prostate health, and male wellness, subscribe to this channel. Click the like button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. I'm Dr. Samuel Boyd, and I believe in treating men like men, strong, smart, and capable of change. Sleep is not a luxury. It's your right. Let's reclaim it, one meal at a time.